Hello guys, welcome to the second channel of ED History. Today we will continue our story of Roman Empire. Look, Roman Empire right now is really a big empire right now. It's originally Roman Republic, which we just said in the first video. You can go and see. It starts with a little city state and it makes a big land. And also now Julius Caesar took charge and be a dictator of Roman Republic, and he got killed by the Senate, these congressmen, and because his rules hurt the benefit of these higher classes. So he got killed by poke on his body and he died. And now there's a big power gap over Rome. Like everybody wants to get in charge of Rome, just like Three Kingdoms, but it's totally not the same thing with Three Kingdoms. And also there's a person called Antony. Antony have a big ambition. He controlled very many army and he controlled over Rome. Not he controlled over Rome because Julius Caesar was originally the dictator of Rome. But there will be a big power gap if a dictator died, like Soviet Union when Stalin died. That's the same, also the same thing. So this person called Antony took charge, and when Julius Caesar died, these congressmen was like getting the head of Julius Caesar and said, "Oh yeah, the bad emperor, no, the bad dictator has died. A Roman Republic is free again." But all other people don't really like cheers up like they imagine of. They are like very scared because a dictator died, just like Stalin died in Soviet Union that time. It's very scary. And also, very many Roman citizens' job is made by Julius Caesar by his policies of every 3 slaves you buy, you need to get 1 Roman citizen worker. So they are very scared. And Antony said, "Oh yeah, I'm here. I can help you to get over that situation." And he just like lied to them because he said, "Oh, Julius Caesar is so good. He will donate 1/4 of his money to Roman's poorest citizen, and he will make his all private property to let Roman to see." And Roman citizen was really angry and throwing these bats and eggs and these things to the congressman's house, and they just go out of Rome. And then Antony gained the real power of Rome. But it's actually some weird thing because lastly he didn't become the person that controlled Roman Empire. It's a person called Augustus. Augustus is a very rich person. Is born from a really rich family. But his parents died when he was in a young age, and Julius Caesar just feed him. He's like okay, there's a little kid. He's so poor. His parents died, so he just feed him. And then he thought, "Oh my God, that Augustus is really smart. He is like to read these books, war strategies, and these political fighting. He's really good at it." And he was like, because his next dad is Julius Caesar, so he can see many political things in Roman Republic. That makes him have more experience on politics, and make him, when he gained more experience, he want to try it. Guess what? Julius Caesar died. Wow, a big power gap. This is the time I can show up as a great leader. And then he's doing it. He's like selling all his family properties. It's like he's a rich family, so he sold all the things away, and then get many money coins, and then to buy these old soldiers, like these old legionnaires and these old soldiers, to join his army. So he make an elite unit, and then march to Rome. That time, Roman Congress is already controlled by Antony, which now really gained power. And then Augustus is really smart. He knows how to gain the heart of people. He just like buys some get some old men. Like Roman really like good old men. And then he buys this old man and said, "Oh, Augustus is so good." He used his own money to pay that what Antony said Julius Caesar will pay to the poorest people of Rome. And many citizens like him right now. So he launched his army north to Rome. And Romans Congress like, okay, we can use this person as a material. Oh, we can use it and kill Antony and then make him as a puppet and we can gain the power again. The whole thing is they think very perfect. But the mistake they make is they think it's so perfect. Because they didn't think anything. They just think of the best situation this thing will make, and they will regret about it. Because when Augustus took Rome, he controlled Rome because he had army. He controlled Rome. And then these congressmen like, oh, we can still make him as a puppet. So make him the ruler of the Congress. Like the big man that's like on top of the Congress. But they regret because they thought Augustus is very good to control. They thought he was a puppet. But he was not. He was a really good leader that was controlling them because he had the army now and they are regretting. Because they are actually losing more power than when Antony got in charge. So they ran away. And then he sent, like I just said in last video, the consul. Consuls have two. He sent to both of them because the consuls is actually make Augustus' power less and less. So he sent these two to the north to fight Antony. But Antony is very good. But Antony just not crushed the army, but the two consuls died. Like two consuls all died. And then this army is for Augustus now. Because their former leader died. And then the next, the biggest leader is Augustus. So they joined Augustus' army and owned by Augustus. That's actually very well formed. It's so perfect. Augustus just owned the army, because these people just died. So some people after think that Augustus assassinate these two consuls so that he can get the army. But no, now Augustus owned Italy, this place, but Antony is still at the north. And now a big thing come over. The old power of Roman Republic formed in east again. Like these congressmen. All these congressmen just run to the east to Turkey and these Turkey, Syria, Greece, this place. But there's a difference between Julius Caesar time and Antony and Augustus time. Because this time, this army that's fought against them is not the trash army trash army in the Julius Caesar time. They're really the elite unit that really fight all like the long time in the eastern border of Rome. So they're very elite. But this battle is not so like weird and very, very, very unique in the history, because it's not like very like, oh, I fight you and you fight me and I surround you and I conquer you back. There's no so much strategy. Just like Augustus charging information and he failed and he almost got killed, but Antony, and this time Antony can just live in that like the mountain range here in northern Italy, and he was like his army can just eat these bad thing at the forest, and his army's morale is very low. Now the eastern border, like these congressmen's army is coming forward. If Augustus and Antony still fight, and congressmen and these old Roman power will finally took charge. So he didn't want that. So Antony and Augustus said, okay, we united our army together. Defeat the congressman army, and Western Roman is yours, and Eastern Rome is mine, is Antony. Oh, we can do that. And then they combine their army and hit the congressman army. And the Congress army finally failed because it's the Eastern army, but their morale is so low because they know Antony and Augustus is control very big land. So they still use the tree. Like Antony still go to the east and get that rich east area because of the Silk Road and the rich Egypt. And then Augustus also controlled the Western Roman Empire. So it's a very good end. If you keep like that, it's good. But there's a bad thing. What is the bad thing to have? This is the separation of Rome. You control East, I control West. They can make Western Roman Empire and Eastern Roman Empire before Western Roman Empire and Eastern Roman Empire is like after 1,000 years. They want to make it before 1,000 years. That's not working. You make the country separate. And also Augustus has so much ambition. He wants to conquer the whole Eastern territory. So after he separates the Roman land, he cannot just like, oh yeah, I just break the treaty completely, like just after I did it. Otherwise, he did another way to keep it running, keep his territory running. He knows in that warlord time, this fighting time, army is important. So he literally just like get the land from citizen and make it to be the land of this army man, because he knows the benefit of soldiers is more important than the benefit of citizen in the wartime. So his decision is right. But over time, after he makes the army feel good, he need to make the citizen feel good. Because the thing he need to do next, need to get the help from people, from these citizens. Because he want to unite Rome. And he need more money, more food, more things to have. So he just literally just like do a lot of good thing to the Roman citizen, like building these trading posts, building the road, building the canoe, building these so many stuff, and building the temples, building so many things. And he wanted to wage war against Eastern Rome. And also, in that time, Augustus killed a lot of old power and any people that matter from congressmen and these old power. So he killed so many people from it. Like, if you're a people, just like this, a big congressman walking, and the congressman asks, "Oh, farmers! Oh, farmers!" The Italian accent. "Oh, farmers! These farms need to be organized, and that farmer doesn't even matter with this. Okay, I will manage this." And then he will got killed. If Augustus thought, "Oh, this farm not good. He's organized his farms just for giving these congressmen power and fight us." So he will kill him. Yeah, that's all for his life, and that's actually good because the dictatorship is actually good for the wartime, but you don't know how it's good for the non-wartime, but now it's good for it. And there's the rebellion of Pompey, which we said, like in the Julius Caesar time, he's still alive. There's many Pompey leftover power, like do a lot of, this carrying truck, boom, it's killed. Oh, we won! And this little small attack on Rome now, but his leftover cannot make so big. But the biggest thing they made is just hit this battleship near Rome and make Rome city starve. And then Augustus lead his navy and defeat them and make him more like a hero over the Rome, and make him more can unite the citizen and fight Eastern Roman together. Like he's like saying a lot of bad things to Antony. Oh, Antony, he cannot do anything. He make high taxes. He make all his money to himself, not giving it to the citizen. And also, he really did. Antony, in these bad times and these hard times, he would just when he was in the northern Italy, this mountain range, he was eating these bad foods in the forest with these soldiers together. Or he can just eat the good food himself. But he knows army morale when soldiers see, oh, we are eating this bad food and have a stomach ache and pooping in the water. This general is eating good food, eating chicken, eating pasta. That's so bad. His grandma will hit him so hard. So army morale will go down. And he will eat bad food with them together. But in the good time, this rich time, he was not doing anything. He's playing with these girls and he's like Cleopatra, and he's even make Cleopatra on the Eastern Roman territories coins that's heavily challenging the religion of Rome. So he's everybody don't like them. Army morale slow again. Army's like, oh, we are just going to earn money. I don't want to fight for him. And then Antony is also just playing with his girls and kissing with Cleopatra every day, and he's not doing anything. He's just enjoying his life. And even when Augustus' army is literally invading Eastern Roman territory, he's still not doing anything. When his Augustus naval ship come to Alexandria, he's just want to running away with Cleopatra. Oh! So he finally failed. That's after his my life is a treasure. I want to enjoy my life. he will fail. Yeah, that's kind of lucky for Augustus. And Augustus just unite Rome and unite them together and make Roman not fight for 40 years and make a prosper era for Rome. And the population is growing. Actually, it's not growing. We will talk about this later at Roman history, sir. Next time, it's talk about how Roman prosperity actually affect negatively on Roman population. Thank you. Actually, it's citizen, because Roman don't make slave as a person. They think it's just an animal. Ooh. And also, I will make a bad I will tell you guys a bad history about Rome if the views today this time will go over 100. Thank you.